Alright, we're back. Horny Bastards. Just bought this 1986 Chevy C10. Sitting a couple years, got it towed back to the house. Actually, overall, for its age, and everything's still original on it for the most part. Very little rust. It's pretty surprising for Florida. We're gonna see if we can get her running. It's a little V643.
At least this has HEI distributor, so we shouldn't have to worry about spark. I'm sure it'll work. It's kind of bulletproof. Like I said, we're going to take this breather off, and we are going to unhook the fuel line, just in case the gas in the tank isn't all that great. I did check the oil. It does have oil in it. It's a little dirty, but it's runnable just to at least test the engine. We don't really know much about it other than it was a one-owner truck. And we felt like saving her. I mean, she's a good one. After we get it, if everything works out, after it's running and everything, we're gonna do another video cleaning it up, getting this thing's covered in leaves and mold and probably some rat poop. Who knows? Normal stuff you see with car sitting. But we're going to get it all cleaned up, and eventually this will be for sale. And if anybody in particular is looking for a really rock solid C10 original body and everything to restore, or rat rod or whatever you want to do to it, sweet patina it and just drive it the way it is.
See if we got any snakes or rats.
Yeah, well, we do find them sometimes. Vehicles have been sitting, they tend to collect all kinds of goody stuff. It's kind of filthy. Even still has the jack. The factory jack. I mean, when do you see that from 1986?
Got all the stickers and dropping whatever. Well, that's
yeah. It even has the original build sheet and the original window sticker from the dealer in 1986. It's in the glove box. So I was really surprised and happy to see that. Kind of curious if this is a 2-barrel or a 4-barrel. Oh, a 4-barrel quadra-junk on a 4.3.
Yeah, it looks great.
That's kind of awesome, actually. Ish. We'll see. I pick on these quadra-jets, but in reality, if they run, they're great. If they don't rebuild them. Throw them away. Replace it. Let's see, what else do we have here? We want to unhook this fuel line before we crank on it. We did put in a battery in it, just so that we could be ready for the
Good
video.
old never starts.
Yeah, it never starts. Yeah, kind of one of those. Got some wrenches here. We're gonna probably a 16. Yeah, probably a 16. Oh, other one's gonna turn too. Oh, you got room for a crescent wrench in there?
Maybe.
All right. Here's your croissant wrench. I'll hold the camera. Maybe. No, maybe not.
Shit. Something.
Oh. It's just gotta hold it for a second. I don't know why these all do that. Old carburetors do. Okay, our idea was, there you go. I was gonna say take the fuel line off, and just in case the tank's got some crud in it. I don't think it will though. She's old, but it hasn't been sitting that long. This thing does have a shit ton of vacuum lines and stuff though. Still has factory AC, probably doesn't work, but it does have it, which is pretty awesome.
So I had this one off before.
Oh, I'm sure it has. Man, hell, this thing's older than you are. I was only 11 years old when this truck came out, so yeah, it's old, that's for sure. I'm still shocked a 4-barrel though. On a 4.3, I bet this thing would actually shit and get pretty well for what it is. I'll find out if we get it running. I'll take her down the road and see what she does. Oh, there's a little gas on the end of the line, not much, but a little move enough to come out of the hole. Yeah.
The who's? Maybe. Maybe not. Shit.
Yeah, it's just a test, so let's leave it like that. And I'll have you crank it while I spray it, and we'll see if we can get this thing to fire off. Let me turn around the front. Yeah, no. No, you don't need it. Just turn the, yeah. I have to keep it. Don't need it. I'm going to fill up the float bowl. Okay. See how she runs. Hey. Yeah, we got good gas pumping already. All right, so let's go ahead and put this fuel line back on. She was pumping clean gas right away. Almost started, actually. Oh. We do need to check for vacuum leaks on this thing, though. I'm willing to bet money we've got one.
I just see this one right here.
See, that's what I'm saying.
But I just going inside the carburetor, I just don't see what it was hooked up to. There's a lot of vacuum.
Yeah, well, it had the pump, air pump, and it had the EGR and all the, you know, all the gobbledygook that they put on engines, you know, back in those days. They're still putting stuff like that on an engine, just a little neater done, I guess. That thing was pumping fuel right away, though. And it was clean, don't smell. Well, there was gas in the tank at least. And I filled up the float bowl, so you should be able to pump the pedal a couple times and get her to fire off.
What's the fuel make it happener's working?
The fuel make it happener's working. Yeah, it's weird. Totally loving the idea, though.
Yeah, I don't really favor gas doing fuel pumps. That's
No, they're a pain in the ass on these things. I'd put a clicky clack in line if I had to do that. I swear I would. I hate those stupid mechanical pumps. When they work, but they're a pain in the ass. All right, let's see if she'll run. Yeah, I already see a vacuum line off the carburetor, just laying there. Blow by, that's normal, so. But it does sound like the fan might be hitting the track. Can't really see it hitting it. Can't tell you if it is or not, it just sounds like it is. She felt like shutting off, now we can see it better. Oh yeah, it's hitting the bottom. Yeah. I wonder why it's hitting the shroud. We need to plug off a couple vacuum lines and get this fan to not be hitting the damn shroud anymore. Yeah, it's definitely hitting. Is that a water pump wiggling? A little. I don't think it's because of that it's hitting though. It's only hitting the very bottom. Maybe a water pump. It's full of coolant though. I did check that too. but it's scratching. I know I was hearing some fan noises.
I don't remember that.
I don't either.
I'm taking the upper shroud off on the way.
Yeah. I guess we could. So what we're going to do, folks, we're going to pause this real quick. We're going to pull the shroud apart so we know we're not going to fry the shroud, I guess. And plug up a couple vacuum lines, and then we'll come right back to you, and we'll get this thing started up so we can let it sit and run, and test the alternator for charging thingies, and make sure everything's working the way it should be. Be right back, folks.
Okay, got the shroud. Top the shroud off, so the fan probably needs a water pump.
Yeah.
A little wobble. No, it's not hitting, so at least we can listen to the engine itself. Got a couple of vacuum lines. I just plugged them off for now for testing.
Put that up to the battery.
Test the alternator too when it gets it started back up.
Alright, ready to fire?
Yeah, fire in the hole.
Bring the thunder.
Look at that. Charging still.
Oh, blow by, but definitely on a little
Helps for horsepower.
Yeah. Little tiny bits of rust or weight reduction makes it faster. Well, like I said, I don't ever try to open the tailgate, but I did open the back of this thing, and it was immaculate. I was really impressed with the overall truck. I don't know if the tailgate opens. It does. I mean, surface rust, yeah, but it's not cancer. Oh, mother, that thing's heavy. I don't know what that is.
Heavy. I
I don't know what it is either, but it's heavy.
Holy shit.
But look.
Look, that's heavy. Yeah.
Half of that.
Yeah. But yeah, it's heavy and it's less rust.
It's definitely smoking a bit.
Yeah.
No. That's not bad though. Check the fanny oil, then we'll see if it doesn't get
Check the transmission oil while this fan's gonna set my fingers off. Makes sense.
Wow. Got enough in it to give it a try. The blow by is clearing up. It's almost gone. Ooh. It's a little low. Kind of figured it would be. It's actually running pretty good. Look at that. I'm gonna see if it goes in gear. We don't have to.
No.
Right in gear.
Yeah.
Yep, right in.
That's from yeah, I think we're getting rid of all the mosquitoes in the neighborhood now. I'm sure our neighbors love us.
Yeah. It's a 10-pack a day smoker. Oh, that's a lot of fun. Actually, it runs really good. I honestly think the smoke is clear up. Throw a water pump in her. Throw some seafoam fuel additive in it, and run the shit out of her. So here's one. Do an oil change, obviously. That runs really good. Let's turn them off for the hell of it. Well, shit, they did. Huh. The brakes feel great. Both work. Here, try the turn signals. Let's see if the turn signals work on this truck, because our work truck, they don't. So, let's see if they do on this. Yep. Yep. Wow. She's smoking, but she's starting to clear up a little bit. Hasn't run in a long time. Smells like a lot of moisture. And maybe a little bad gas. Love them dog dish caps. These old trucks. Floors, immaculate. I mean, the rubber's torn up, but the floors are solid as a rock. I wonder if the horn works. Fuck, for an 1986, that's pretty impressive. He's a strong runner. Just needs a little help. And we at Horny Bastards are going to give this thing some love. We're going to put a new water pump in it, new battery, new air filter, just old shit, and some transmission fluid. Even though it did go into gear, no problem, it's low. We'll check over everything else, you know, make sure that the power steering's full. The AC, I did turn it on, did not kick on, but I'm sure there's no Freon in the system, but hey, we can fix that. Still running the old R12 system. Nobody's ever converted it. But alright. So we'll get back at this, I don't know when we get back at this.
Clean it and get ready.
Alright. So the next video on this truck is going to be, we'll get the water pump done. We'll get everything done, the oil change, and get it ready to go. And we are going to clean this thing, man. This has not had a bath in years. And even the cowl is packed full of weeds, so full. I don't even know how we're going to get them out of it. But we are going to clean all the mold and grime and grit and, you know, yeah. Let's see if this cleans up on me when I spit on it and rub it with a rag. It does. So, yeah, that's the next installment on this truck. We will see you guys soon. Don't forget to like and subscribe, people. We like to bring you good stuff, but you know, it wanted to turn itself off. It's fine. It's old. But, all right. Bye.